Where are you today?
We are at a Japanese spa. It's called the Iyashi Bedrock Spa, and it is the first of its kind in North America because they use very special rocks. So I'm going to talk to them about that later, and I'm going to get the treatment done this morning because it's Monday.
That's
tough.
tough.
I've had a tough weekend.
Yeah, all right. Now, I was thinking about these wedding guests from Japan.
Yeah?
Wonder if they're all robots. It is Japan after all, right?
No kidding.
Thanks, Jen.
Even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6:27, we have to take a break. Stay with us.
You don't rent your family.
You don't rent your family.
This is a really neat place. This is called the Iyashi Bedrock Spa. It's the first of its kind in North America. Now come on in here and you'll check this out. I'm going to be doing this a little bit later, but people are doing it right now. I'm going to try to be quiet. They use black silica. The stone is black silica, and it's from a mountain in Japan called Hiyama. You can only get it in this mountain, and it heats up naturally with the far infrared rays, and the negative ions come out. It's good for your circulation, your immune system, allergies, pain, and metabolism. So the stone is right here. I'm going to show you the stone. This is the stone. So I'm going to be laying on this stone when we come back, and I'll tell you if it works.
Beautiful Monday morning. I hope you enjoyed your weekend. I spa with my little eye, something that is Jennifer Valentyne.
Hey,
yes.
Dina.
Relaxing, Jen.
How
was your weekend, Jen?
It was a great weekend. Went to the farm, saw some animals. We had a great time. Just spent the time with the kids. I had some people over for some steaks on Saturday night. We had some steaks in the freezer, and we thought,
good old barbecue.
Took them out on Friday night, and then we had a bunch of people over. We just said, hey, want to come over? We have steaks.
You're always such a great gourmet entertainer. And it looks like now, Jen, you're so relaxed. I mean, this is a great way to have to wake up so early on a Monday morning and spa.
This is a special spa, Dina. This is a very special spa.
Bedrock.
Yes, this is stone that is only found at one mountain in Japan.
Yeah.
And the rock actually naturally heats up. And it's good for your metabolism.
Come on.
Yes, it can help you lose weight, good for your circulation, good for arthritis, any sort of pain.
If you eat chocolate and chips while on the bedrock, do you actually emerge skinnier than before sitting on the bedrock?
Well, if it's good for your metabolism, then I think so. I don't think you can go crazy, but I think that, if you're watching what you eat and this is a part of your routine, I think it's going to help you with your metabolism.
So what does it feel like right now? Just like a heat throughout your whole lower back?
Well, there's heat in the room already, but the heat is coming up through the rocks, up through my back. I can feel these, they're stones. They're stones. If you want to check them out.
Yeah, can I see them?
This is what the stone looks like. Isn't that cool?
Oh, this looks amazing.
And Risky is here with me. Actually, there's a bunch of people. This is a very relaxing room. Now, this is the all-women room, but we've got men in here too because there is another room where it's for families, it's for men and women. But right now, we just got everybody in this room because it's the largest room. And Risky is here with me. And you brought this back from Japan. You and Norma, who was on the other side of me. But Risky, can you tell me a little bit about the Iyashi Bedrock Spa? What is this place all about? I tried to explain it to Dina, but there is a mountain in Japan.
In Japan.
And you get this stone from it.
Yes, it's only found in one mountain in Hiyama Mountain.
Hiyama Mountain.
Yes, and this is a diatom that accumulated through hundreds of millions of years, and then it somehow came out in Hokkaido. And this is naturally emanates far infrared ray and negative ions. We heat that rock up to 44 degrees Celsius, and what it does is it heats your body from the core, and the circulation improves. Once the circulation improves, your sweat starts to come out, and sweat and the sebum from the sebaceous gland as well. So that's the most important part of it, and sebum also takes away harmful metals like lead and mercury.
Really?
Yes, it brings it out, and then the fat cells are able to burn.
Oh, now I like that. The fat cells are able to burn. Now, how long should I stay here? And how many times a week should I do this?
It's 1 hour or 1.5 hour session. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So I'm just going to lay here for that long?
Yes, and you'll be drenched with good quality sweat. So the sweat doesn't stink or it's not salty. It's very purified water.
And will I be able to sleep?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to sleep.
That's what I do.
And I'm working. I'm going to sleep and I'm working. Good night.
Good night.
Good morning. Hey Dina, we are back at the Iyashi Bedrock Spa. It's the first of its kind in North America. It comes from Japan, and I am laying on the stones, and I just went in to see the doctor, and Dr. George Grant, and my stress levels are a little high. So I'm coming back in here, and I'm laying on the stone again. Norma, one of the owners, you went to Japan, and you actually brought this back from Japan.
That's right.
And along with Risky, and we talked to him a little bit earlier. So I'm back on the stone, and I'm laying on my stomach now.
That's right.
Because this helps with your tummy.
It's fantastic for digestion. If you have any kind of arthritis or any kind of pains, it's very good for circulation, your metabolism, your immune system. It just makes you feel so relaxed and stress-free.
And the stone again is from one mountain in Japan. And what is inside the stone again, you were telling me?
Far infrared rays and negative ions are
released. And we've heard a lot about these.
Dr. Oz on Oprah talks about far infrared saunas. It's starting to become very popular, but this is naturally coming from the stones instead of an artificial light.
Okay, so I'm going to go back in and get retested by the doctor because I want to see if anything's changed. But I'm going to get up right now because we're going to do a little bit of hot yoga. You do it in the same room. Sandy is one of the instructors. We've got lots of people ready to do some hot yoga. So Sandy, what do we do? Tell me about the hot yoga.
Well, the main principles, because you want to stay in contact with the rocks, is to keep the poses nice and easy, staying on your back, flipping to all sides, and then getting a good stretch with the heat. So
okay, let's stretch. I'm ready.
You ready?
Yes.
So why don't we come up and sit cross-legged? Good. And then take your hands forward and walk your hands forward as far as you feel comfortable. And keep your seat on the floor, both sides. Stretch forward.
And of course, the heat is helping us with this stretch even more.
Absolutely, absolutely. The hotter the muscles are, the deeper you can go into poses without injury.
And this is
so
good
it's
for
really
your
nice.
Skin. I feel this is
yes.
good for your skin.
Excellent.
It's really good for the skin. After a session, your skin's really soft, actually.
Okay, now I was saying this is a little far for me to come because this is young. This is right across the world from sporting life. I wouldn't probably come here on a regular basis, but I might come in here maybe a couple times a month, 3 times a month. Is it still going to benefit me?
Just walk your hands back.
Because you're just going to feel so relaxed. Some people find that if they have arthritis, that they feel better for a whole month afterwards.
Really?
It really depends on the person and I guess the extent of the injury.
Okay.
But just being able to have that relaxation, people find that they sleep better. So many good things.
Okay, sleep better. That's what I need, Dina. So I'm going to continue with the hot yoga, and then I'm going to go back in and see the doctor and see if anything's changed with my stress levels. Okay,
Great.
back to you, Dina.
Take your hand over to the left.
Okay, Dina, I have not moved since the last segment. I said I was going to go see the doctor. I'm going to go see him later. But the doctor is on hand here every few weeks. It's Dr. Grant, and he checks out your system and what you're at risk of. And I decided that I was going to come back in and lay on the rocks and then go back to see the doctor. Now, Norma, we were talking about the rocks and everything that it helps with, and we were talking about arthritis, and we were also talking about chemicals in the system. Is that right?
That's right. I don't have my mic on. So
oh, sorry. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, I got to get up now. I got to actually work. All right. It helps with chemicals in the system.
yes, it gets rid of the harmful metals like mercury, lead, and cadmium. So it's great for autism or ADHD or just people that have multiple chemical sensitivity. One of our customers here, Petra, she has MCS or multiple chemical sensitivity and finds it really helps her.
Okay, I'm going to go over to Petra right now, and I have to tell you, I have disposable underwear on. How cool is that? I love that. I'm like Madonna. But they're not pretty, though. That's okay. Petra, what is this? What do you have? It's your sensitivity to chemicals?
Yes.
How did you find that out?
It was a lot of hard work because before people were just telling, I was having a lot of respiratory crises like anaphylactic reactions for things like Windex and perfume or cigarette smoke.
And I was telling you today, I couldn't get my perfume was right at the bottom, but there was hardly any left, and I couldn't spray the bottle, and I was too lazy to go and open a new bottle, and you said, thank you, thank you.
God.
Because
yes.
you have a sensitivity. You would be...
I could have a seizure from that.
You could have a seizure from
or
that.
a respiratory anaphylactic reaction.
So this is helping you, the stone.
Literally, because they actually found when I finally got to go see my doctor in Nova Scotia, they have an environmental health center there that treats this kind of stuff. And they found out that they can actually, people like me do not sweat.
So this
we just
helps
do not sweat.
you to
This helps me sweat, and it's totally different than a regular sauna or even a regular infrared sauna for some reason.
Wow, so they're definitely noticing a difference. So it's the Iyashi Bedrock Spa, the first of its kind in North America, and the stone actually comes from Japan. And again, it's the far infrared, and you're saying your hair.
There's no dandruff right now.
No dandruff. Okay, so Aries, you are a doctor.
I'm a family physician, yes.
And you just come here because why?
Because I love it. It's very relaxing. I find it makes your body feel much better. The muscles, much less muscle soreness, joint pains, that kind of thing.
All right.
I have a torn biceps tendon and it feels much better after a treatment. So it, I really enjoy it, and I think it's very safe. Temperatures are low enough that you don't have to worry about it, and it's very good for the customer.